Good morning children, welcome to Commandos Group of Schools online teaching classes. My name is R. Chandrika Sudha. Today I am going to teach you about the third chapter of the physics. I will be dealing with physics, and as we know that in your earlier classes you have learned matter is around us. What is mean by matter? Matter is nothing but which consists of mass and which occupies volume. And is that matter around us is pure. What is mean by pure according to us? And our today's topic is matter pure? So whenever we go to shop, if your mother wanted to purchase some ghee, they will ask her, brother, I want some pure ghee. And whenever you go to milk shop, we'll ask, we want some pure milk. Is actually milk pure? And what is pure according to us? Pure has some other definition. Purity means without any contamination, whereas contamination means impurity. According to us, purity means something without any contamination, without any foreign particles present. If you take gold, we'll say pure gold. What is pure gold means? When we take a small block of the gold or small cube of the gold, each and every particle of the cube is composed of atoms of gold. Then we can take it as pure gold. So we will say pure water. So according to us, pure water. So you know that whenever you will go outside, you will ask, I want Kinley, Bisleri water bottles. These are all pure water we will consider. And is this water doesn't consist of anything? Yes, they consist of some salts which are required for human body. But it doesn't mean that it is impure. According to us, it is pure. And in science, purity means something else. Purity is something without any contamination according to our real life thing. And if it is in science, purity is something if a substance is composed of same type of particles, then we can say that substance as pure. If you consider this chalk paste is composed of calcium carbonate particle. So according to us, this chalk paste is pure, but it consists of some air particles trapped inside, so it is not a pure substance. But for seeing, it is composed of calcium carbonate only, but because some maybe air gas present inside, it is not pure according to the science. So how many types we can divide this matter as? Matter can be divided into pure substance and it is mixtures. So matter can be segregated into either it can be pure or it can be mixture. If we consider pure, all the elements and compounds will come under pure substances. All the elements and compounds are considered as pure substances. And what are the elements? As we know, in our periodic table, there are 118 elements so far. So these elements, in universe, when you consider almost all the substances has to be composed of these elements only. So elements will consider them as pure substances. Some of the examples of elements: hydrogen, helium. So these are gases: hydrogen, helium. When you consider in solid, it is gold, silver, calcium. When we consider in liquids, beryllium, mercury, and as we know, mercury is a liquid metal at room temperature. When we take compounds, what are compounds? Compounds are formed by chemical combination of the elements, or we can say it as gases. Compounds are formed by chemical combination of the gases. When you consider calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is a compound. It is formed when calcium oxide is calcium hydroxide is passed with carbon dioxide and it will form as a milky white substance, calcium carbonate and water. This calcium carbonate is formed by composition of carbon dioxide. Again here carbon dioxide is a compound and calcium hydroxide is a compound. So by carbon dioxide, when you consider when carbon is heated with oxygen and it will form as carbon dioxide. When carbon is an element, oxygen is a molecule. When carbon is treated with oxygen, it will form as carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a compound. So like that. When elements combine chemically, so because of chemical reactions between the elements, the compounds are formed. To separate these compounds into its basic constituents, we have to go for chemical methods only. Simply by hand picking or filtering. Compounds are formed by the combination of elements. So again, to split compounds into elements, we have to take only chemical methods. We can't take any physical methods. So what are physical methods? We can take, if we want to separate stone particles present in the rice, we have to go for hand picking. If we have to separate the butter from the buttermilk, we have to go for churning. That we are doing some physical process. So these are all physical methods. And the second part of the matter is mixture. And mixture again is segregated into homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Since as we know it is summer, you will be taking lemon or fruit juice in regular intervals of the time or a particular time. When you consider that lemon juice, it consists of water, it consists of lemon and it consists of some amount of salt and sugar. When you take the sip of the lemon juice, from the first sip till the last sip, it will give us the same taste. That means the lemon juice, salt, sugar and whatever we have mixed, they will be mixed in the same proportion throughout. And this here, when you consider from first sip to the last sip, it will give the same taste. Means they have mixed very well in same composition. If the components of a mixture are mixed in same composition, then we will consider it as homogeneous mixtures. If it is not in same composition, then we will consider as heterogeneous mixture. As we know, air is essential for us to live. Air is mixture of gases. What are the gases present in the air? As we know, the gases present in the air are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide and other gases. And for checking these composition, what do you think? Will they have taken all the air present on the earth and have they taken the compositions? No. Just they will take the small sample and that small sample represents the entire air occupying. And this small sample, wherever you consider, it will give the same composition of nitrogen, oxygen and whatever the gases present. So we will consider as air as homogeneous mixture. But now it's becoming heterogeneous because from place to place the pollution levels are increasing. When you consider in the cities, the carbon dioxide or the waste gases by the vehicles increasing, and when you consider in villages, the pollution level is little less. Anyhow, coming back to our actual topic, homogeneous mixtures. This homogeneous mixture composed of two components. Homogeneous mixtures consist of two components in it, mainly known as solute and solvent. These homogeneous mixtures are also known as solutions. So that's what we will say. Sugar solution. When sugar is dissolved in the water, it is sugar solution. When salt is dissolved in water, we will take it as salt solution. This majorly consists of two components as I told. It is solute and solvent. Solute is the substance in the solution, so the composition will be less. When you consider salt water, when we consider salt water, salt we will add to the water. Salt will be in less quantity and water will take more quantity. So salt is considered as solute and water is considered as solvent. But for defining, we can't write like this. So the actual definition of solute is the substance which dissolves in the solvent, in the solution. The substance which dissolves in the solvent in a solution is nothing but the solute, and solvent is the substance which dissolves the solute in a solution. Solute is the substance which dissolves. Salt will be dissolved in the water. So salt is considered as solute in salt solution, and solvent is the substance which dissolves the solute into it. Here water dissolves salt into water and it will form as salt solution. So when we consider in salt solution, which is made up of salt and water, salt is considered as solute and water is considered as solvent. Similarly, when you consider sugar solution, sugar is considered as solute and water is considered as solvent. When you take lemon juice, what could be the solute and solvent in it? When you consider lemon juice, which substance will be more? Obviously it is water. So water is solvent and the other substances, other ingredients like pure lemon juice, sugar and salt, whatever we will add will become solutes in that lemon juice. So here we have discussed about homogeneous mixtures, which are also known as true solutions. These two solutions majorly consist of solute and solvent. Solute means the substance which dissolved in the solvent in a solution, and solvent is the substance which dissolves the other solution into it. So when you take salt solution, when you mix salt to the water, will salt be visible to us? No. It completely dissolves into the water. It completely dissolves into the water. So when it is dissolving, what will happen? As you know, in your earlier classes, we have learned that salt dissolved in the water. By dissolving salt in the water, will there be any change in volume of water? No, the volume does not change, because as we know, matter is composed of small particles and water will be in liquid state, which will have some gap present between the molecules, and salt is minute particles. These salt particles, by dissolving, they will occupy whatever the empty places, that is the gaps present between the molecules. It is already occupied the space available between the molecules of the water so it is able to dissolve in the water. So when we take the chalk piece powder, when you add in water, will the chalk piece powder dissolve? Will you be able to see the chalk piece powder or not? Yes, we can see the chalk paste powder. It won't get dissolved into the water. The same way, sand water or mud water when you consider. So when you just disturb that, we can see the mud particles or the dirt particles will be just floating in the water, and it is not a homogeneous mixture because it hasn't dissolved in the water. So if the substance completely dissolves in the solvent, then we can consider it as homogeneous mixture. There is no rule that it has to be only in the liquid state, it can be in solid state also. For example, alloys when we consider. So these alloys are equally composed with other metals like stainless steel when you consider. Stainless steel is majorly consist of iron and it is mixed with nickel and chromium. Stainless steel is an alloy of iron, nickel and chromium. Here these three elements they have mixed and they formed as alloy. So there is no rule that the solutions has to be only in the liquid state. And how can we check the concentration of these solutions? So when you are taking that lemon juice, some of them will try to take with more sugar in it and some of them will take with little sugar in it. Just this small and more will give us how much strong the solution is about. And so when we are considering the solution, so we can take it as concentrated solution or diluted solution. So what is the difference between the diluted solution and the concentrated solution? So on what basis we can say it as diluted or concentrated? It completely based on the amount of solute it's based on the amount of solute present in the solution. We can say whether it is diluted or it is concentrated. When we consider a glass of water, when we add 1 spoon of sugar. So when we just stir it thoroughly, the sugar will dissolve in the water. Add second spoon of the sugar. Just when we keep on stirring, it starts dissolving into the water. If you compare the first sample and the second sample, that means the water with 1 spoon of sugar and the second glass, the water with 2 spoons of sugar, which could be concentrated and which could be diluted. Yes, the glass with 2 spoons of sugar is considered as concentrated compared to the glass of water with 1 spoon of the sugar. And will the solution can dissolve how much solute we are adding to the solvent? That means we have taken a glass of water. When we take a glass of water, add 1 spoon of sugar to it. Yes, it will dissolve when we stir it. Add second spoon of the sugar. Add third spoon, fourth spoon, fifth spoon. It may dissolve. When you keep on adding the sugar at one particular level, the solvent cannot dissolve solute into it. Any solvent can dissolve only particular amount of the solute into it, and beyond that it can't dissolve into the solvent. So 1 spoon, if when we are stirring, it will mix well. 2 spoons, it dissolves. 3 spoons, dissolves. 4 spoons, it dissolves. 5th spoon, it may dissolve. 6th, we can see the traces of the sugar particles. That means it cannot dissolve more amount of solute into it, and such solution is known as saturated solution. Saturated solution means it is the solution where it can't dissolve no more solute into it. It cannot dissolve no more solute into it. That means till that time whatever we have added, that particular solute will be completely dissolved in the solvent, and if we add any excess, it won't get dissolved. So as an example, as I told, 1 glass of water may dissolve 5 spoons of sugar, but when we add 6th spoon, it won't get dissolved. This 1 glass of water with 5 spoons of sugar, which is completely dissolved, it will come under saturated solution. Saturated solution is a solution where the solvent cannot dissolve excess amount of solute into it. No more solute can be dissolved into the solvent. Already that reaches its maximum level of dissolving. So how much it can hold? How much the solution can dissolve solute into it will call as solubility. How much amount of solute can be dissolved into a solvent at room temperature. We have to consider temperature here. At room temperature, how much solute can be dissolved into a solvent is nothing but its solubility. And what is saturated solution? Saturated solution is a solution where the solvent cannot dissolve no more solute into it. Already the solute whatever we have added will be completely dissolved in the solvent. If we add any excess, it won't get dissolved. So the level where it is completely dissolved. So when you add any excess one, it won't get dissolved. And unsaturated solution. Whereas unsaturated solution means it is able to dissolve the solute into the solvent. Like glass of water with 1 spoon of sugar. Yes, it is an unsaturated